Good morning, Mr. Witness.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Witness, welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. What is your religion?
Pardon?
What is your religion?
Muslim.
Muslim. Can you speak into the mic, please?
I'm a Muslim.
Okay. In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
Alhamdulillah, yes.
In which language do you
English,
wish?
English, please, yes.
Okay. Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Through the Holy Quran.
You will swear by the Holy Quran.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Then, Mr. Witness, hold the Holy Quran by your right hand side and then repeat after me. I, Ismaila Badjie,
Ismaila Badjie,
do swear that I'll speak the truth,
I will speak the truth,
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn.
Thank you.
I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Badjie.
Good morning, madam.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Council, can we please proceed?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Sir, could you kindly please tell the Commission your names?
My name's Ismaila Badjie.
What is your address?
Sutus Injam Village in Fonye Berefet, West Coast region.
It's true that you are a ward councillor of Bulluck.
I was the former ward councillor of Bulluck Ward.
Okay. How long have you served as the ward councillor of Bulluck?
I have served as a councillor for Bulluck Ward for 3 consecutive terms from 2008 to 2023.
Okay. Do you remember making a statement with the investigators of the Commission?
Yes, some time ago.
Mr. Bojan, could you kindly give the witness his statement? Is that a statement you made?
Yes, indeed, madam.
And you still go by the contents of the statement?
Okay. Should I read everything?
Mr. Badjie, could you
Yes.
speak a little louder? Here, over here.
Okay, I said, should I read everything and the content?
Okay, that's fine. Madam Chair, we apply to tender the statement of Mr. Ismaila Badjie, dated the 13th of May, 2024, into evidence as an exhibit. I beg your pardon.
Mr. Badjie, you can move the microphone nearer to you so that when you speak, we can hear what you're saying.
All right, thank
Just
you.
to cross-check once more, did you read again the statement to confirm that this is what you gave to investigators?
Yeah, indeed.
All right, thank you. The statement dated the 13th of May 2024, made by Mr. Ismaila Badjie, the witness, is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/IB/BKSC/001.
As the Commission pleases. Mr. Badjie, is your ward one of the wards that benefited from the geology funds?
Yes, during my time, the process started, but it did not complete, then I exit the council.
Okay, that was for the 3rd term that you run for.
Exactly.
Okay, how much did your ward benefit from this geology funds?
Well, during my time, we were discussing how much should be allocated to each of the beneficiary communities. Unfortunately, time elapsed. I didn't know how much was put into the block ward account.
Okay, so when you were there, you received some funds for some sort of development, no?
Exactly, we were told that some funds came from the geology, and it's meant to those beneficiary awards.
Do you have an account for this ward?
For the geology fund, no, but for the ward, yes, we have an account.
Okay, so who are the signatories to this account?
That is the ward chairperson, myself, and the treasurer of the ward, plus the principal accountant of the council, that is the
Director of Planning.
No, Madam Boja, Directress of Planning and Development.
Okay. So how was this fund spent, 500,000?
When the 500,000 came, I called on the Ward Development Committee meeting for us to discuss and look at the projects that we want. And we agreed on the milling machines for the three communities, that is Bulluck, Sutu Sinjang, and Bese communities. So we went in and looked for invoices, 3 different invoices, and then we look at it, scrutinize it, and then we selected one among them, and then we went into that. And then we bought 3 milling machines and 3 grinding machines for each of these communities named earlier.
Okay. All of that exhausted the 500,000, right? Or was there any funds remaining?
No, what we spent on the milling machines and that is the 3-phase meters went up to $375,000. And we also spent $12,000 for the inauguration of the project, and then the balance was left in the accounts.
So the project was completed, everything was sorted?
Yeah, it was all completed.
Okay. So now we move to the next issue. Have you been receiving 1/6 salaries or allowance?
At times I receive 1/6 salary, 1/6, but at times I don't.
Okay, what do you mean by at times? Do you mean for your first term in running, or from the first to the third term running, you don't?
Yeah, because when this 1/6 comes, you are deducted from your salaries or your allowances. So sometimes when I feel I'm not in the position, I don't take 1/6. That's what I mean. Sometimes I take and sometimes I don't.
So were you entitled to receive this 1/6 allowance?
Yeah, when it comes to the council, they would tell us the 1/6 is in. Whoever is interested can go in for it.
Whether you are a government employee or not?
No, because we are councillors. So
Exactly my point.
we are councillors, so when they call us, they will say the 1/6 is in. So if you are interested, you go in for it. If you are not, you stay away.
Despite your position as to who you work for. But so long as you're with Brikama Area Council or they know you, you can come in and take the 1/6, or once you're a councillor, they will just let you know that the 1/6 is in, then if you want to take it, you take it.
What I know is the policy makers, that is the councillors, will take 1/6, those who are interested, and the staff also will take 1/6, those who are interested. That's what I know.
Okay, so, but do you understand that that 1/6, or you receiving that 1/6 allowance is wrong?
Well, It's deducted from my allowance for 6 months.
No, forget about the deduction.
Okay.
You taking the 1/6 itself is wrong. Do you realize that?
Well, that was not to my knowledge.
But now it's up to your knowledge?
Yes, as we are speaking, that's the time I understand that it's illegal.
It's illegal.
According to what you said, but for me, I thought it's okay. Hence, I'm working as a councillor. I'm eligible to receive 1/6, and at the end of the month, they can take it from my salaries.
But now you know the illegality of it.
Yes, that's what I understand.
Thank you. So we move to the issue of the honorarium allowance that is meant for salibo support, as stated in your statement. Now, could you tell us about this salibo support?
Yeah, this honorarium comes about when sometimes you have different committees that work at the council. You know, sometimes they go into the field and then do a job. And then when Tobaski or such fees come, they will tell you, go and receive your honorarium. So that's what I understand.
Short fish. I understand from other council that it's just Korite and Tobaski.
Yeah, Korite and Tobaski.
So those are the only fish?
Well, we used to have Christmas as well. Those who are Christians, I know they also benefit from it.
You used to have Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas. We have Christians among us.
So,
but what I understand as a Muslim, I don't know of the Christians, but what I understand is during Christmas also, those who are Christians will also go in for it.
They go for, they do?
They also go for this honorarium, they are Christians.
The councillors?
Yeah, councillors.
You know them?
Yes.
Let me, Mr. Badjie.
Yes.
You have said that the 1/6 is paid, is made available when it's Tobaski.
Yeah.
And they deduct you monthly
Exactly.
for the monies you have taken.
Exactly.
So which presupposes that this honorarium is paid regularly to you councillors, is that correct?
Well, what I'm saying is during the feast.
No,
that's what,
that is not my question.
okay.
My question is, you said the 1/6 is made available to you guys by the administration.
Okay.
And you are told if you are interested, you can pick up the 1/6. So, and the 1/6 is deducted from your salary. That is your evidence, right?
Exactly.
So my question is, that presupposes that this honorarium is paid regularly to you, the councillors. Is that the case?
Well, I don't understand when you say regularly, at what point in time. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, if the 1/6 is to be deducted monthly, and you are not paid salary at the council, how would they deduct it?
Yeah, the allowances that are given to you, that's where they deduct from you. At
Yes,
the end
so-
of the month, they deduct what you have taken.
Yes, that is what I am asking you. I am asking you that every month they give you an allowance, right?
Yeah.
So that allowance is referred to as honorarium, right? Or is different from
No,
the allowance?
no, they are not the same.
They are not the same.
No, they are not the same.
Okay, so what is how much is the allowance that you receive regularly as councillors?
Well, when I started in 2008, I received a little over $2,000.
All right.
I cannot fully remember, but I received a little over $2,000 monthly.
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 So that little over $2,000, was it as per a council resolution to be paying the councillors? That little over $2,000?
No, that's not a per resolution or a resolution.
Yes.
What is captured? That's how much you should be paid.
Okay.
How much you should be paid. That's what we are paid. It's not from a council resolution, no.
So it is captured in where is it captured? Is it provided for in the legislations?
Yeah, in the Local Government Act, I cannot fully remember where it is, but it's captured how much a councillor should be paid.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it in the act or in the financial manual?
I think in the act both. I cannot fully remember. Yeah.
All right. We will give you time to check.
Okay.
When we come back in lunch break, you refer us to where it is contained in the legislation, whether it's in the financial manual or in the act.
Okay.
Yes.
It's not in the act. The allowances of councillors is set by the ministry.
Okay. Okay.
All right. We have been informed that council's allowances are set by the ministry.
Okay.
So during the course of you serving as councillor, did you at any time see the documentation showing you what you are entitled to as councillor, as your monthly allowance?
Yes, at one point in time, I used to see it, as he said, that is determined by the ministry. Yes, I cannot actually remember the amount, but actually I can fully vividly remember.
Okay.
Yes.
So the council doesn't have any authority to determine what the councillors are to be paid. It is the responsibility of the ministry.
Yeah. Yes, we don't have an authority over our emoluments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So the honorarium is it paid regularly, monthly?
No, not monthly. It's not paid monthly.
Monthly.
No.
Is it paid every 6 months?
No. This sometimes when you go to a field like the committee I belong to, you do a particular work. After the work, you are paid honorarium.
Okay.
Yeah, but at times you are not paid until when a fees come, and then you will be told your honorarium, go and collect this amount.
Thank you. Council, can you?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Badjie.
Yes.
Yes, let's get back to the honorarium that is paid during Christmas. Could you give me, or do you know the councillors that were paid honorarium during Christmas that you call the Christians?
What I said is we have Christians among us.
Yes.
I remember one Christian, Honorable Prera, but I actually don't know, what he receives during Christmas. What I know is during Tobaski and Korite. But for Christmas, I actually don't know.
Yes, you stated here that they do receive it during Christmas, so that's what I need clarity on.
Yeah, because I said it because I had a discussion with him, and then during Christmas he also told me that they do receive, but I actually don't know whether they receive or not, but he told me such.
All right, so are you a member of any of the committees?
Yes, I am.
Which committee?
The VDC, WDC Conflict Resolution Committee, and then the Market Committee.
Market Committee, yes. And VDC Committee. Could you tell us quickly some of the achievements that you've made in those committees?
Yeah, in the VDC, WDC Conflict Resolution Committees, we do go to communities when the request comes, like VDCs have problems in their communities, and then when we receive a letter from the office of the chairman minuted to our committee, we would meet and then discuss the issue, and then go to that particular community, and we discuss the matter on hand. So some of the problems will be solved there. Some of the problems would not be solved at the community level. Will come to the council that what we have done at that community, some of the community members are not happy with it or something like that. So, but what we do is we follow the due process of what is, how the formation of the VDC are done, and the problem on hand, if we can solve it, we try to solve it. If we cannot, we bring it back to the council.
Okay. Now let's go back to, or let's still continue with the Salibo support that you mentioned. So from 2018 to 2013, were you receiving the Salibo support?
2018 to 2023.
Sorry, I beg your pardon. 2008 to 2013, that was during your first term.
Well, during my first term and second term, I cannot remember receiving. I cannot remember receiving such. But in 2018 to 2023, I remember receiving.
So were you part of the councillors that approached the chairperson regarding this Salibo support?
For me in person, I have never attended such approach in the chairperson. But I will be informed that there are people, a committee is responsible. They will meet the chairperson and discuss, and they would inform the rest of the councillors.
That was before the Salibo support starts.
Yes, exactly.
So which means it's an initiative from some of these councillors that approach the chairperson for the Salibo support.
Exactly.
Okay. So are you aware that this Salibo support is wrong? You're not supposed to receive this honorarium?
Yes, I am now aware that it is wrong. Before I was not aware, but now I am aware it is wrong.
Yeah, but the question should have been, what have I done exactly to receive this honorarium?
Well, I have never.
You didn't question yourself?
No, no.
You were just receiving the money?
Exactly.
So tell us, from 2018, let's say 2018, how much did you receive?
At once I received $5,000, the other I received 8, and I remember also receiving 10. These are the 3 that I can remember.
But it's from 2018 to 2023.
Pardon?
It's from 2018 to 2023, so 2018, 5,000.
That's what I'm saying. I said I can remember receiving this amount, that is 5, 8, and 10. But the periods, I cannot actually remember from which this year I received this other year I received this.
Okay. Now, sorry,
Could
let me just, when you say you receive 5,000, you are saying you receive 5,000 for the Toboski and 5,000 for the Korete for that particular year?
No. If what I can remember, if I receive for Korite or Toboski once, it means when, if I receive it for Korite, it means when Toboski comes, no. Not you receive in Toboski or Korite and receive in Toboski, no. If you receive it once, the other when it comes, you don't.
But
That's
Mr.
what
Badjie, some of your councillors have said here.
Well, what?
Wait, let me just finish. Some of your councillors have said here that they receive honorarium during these 2 feasts, Korite and Toboski, because they assist the collectors in making sure that they help in boosting revenue collection by going with the collectors to the field, because these are festive periods and there is business going on. Is that not the case?
Well, what I'm saying is, those who are saying that they belong to particular committees, maybe I am not in that committee.
Okay.
I'm in a different committee with them.
So, so your committee works only in one particular feast, Like if they work in Tobaski, they will not work in Korete, or if they work in Korete, they will not work in Tobaski. Is that what you are telling us?
No. Committees work all over. They work around the clock.
So if they work, Mr. Badjie, if they work all over, and these are feasts that they are supposed to participate in, unless you are telling us that if you participate in one feast, the coming feast, you don't participate in it. Is that the evidence?
Madam, what I am trying to say is,
Yes.
like I said earlier, I work for my particular committee and I'm not giving that honorarium. Okay? Maybe when a feast comes, they will say that what you have worked for, the honorarium is there for you. You can receive. For other committees, I don't know. Maybe they have worked.
Now listen to me, Mr. Badjie. So your particular committee, did it work during your tenure for the two feasts, that is Korete and Tobaski? Do they work during these two feasts?
I actually don't understand your question.
What I mean is, the committee that you were serving, that is, you said you served in which committee again?
The VDC, WDC Conflict Resolution Committee. Yes. And
So that committee, did it do any work during your time, during these festive periods of Korete and Tobaski?
yeah, when the need comes and it coincided on our work on that particular time, we would work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So it's not consistent?
No.
Is that what you are telling us?
No.
That is your evidence?
Exactly.
So for that particular, for you during the course of your service, you work only when the need arises. Is that what you are telling us?
Yeah, we work when the need arises. When there's an issue,
Yes.
you work on that. Not every day you just go and work on something. When the need arises,
Okay. So
or you
now
have a particular issue.
What we will want is that you will go back to the council and get us the vouchers that you have signed over the period from 2018 to 2023, evidencing receiving payment of honorarium for work you have done. We will give you up to Thursday.
For me,
Yes.
for me to go to the council.
Yes.
Well, I'm not responsible of these vouchers. We are not.
Listen,
Yes.
listen, it's not what you are responsible or what you are not responsible for. The commission is ordering you, as a councillor that has served in Brikama Area Council and have received payment from Brikama Area Council, to go back to the council and indicate that you have been ordered to bring those vouchers to us. All right? So we expect you to go back, and by Thursday you bring us the vouchers. So that we show evidence, you show us evidence of receiving payments for the period under review.
Okay, Madam, sorry?
Yes.
Can I, what I'm saying here, I will try and go to the council, but what I'm saying here, we are not custodians of these documents. They are.
Mr. Badjie, we know you are not custodians of
Okay.
the documents.
All right.
You are being ordered by the commission.
Okay, thank you.
It's not you going there at your own volition to ask for this.
Okay,
You are
thank
being asked to go and retrieve and come and show us proof of
Okay.
how much you have received council funds for honorarium.
Okay,
All right?
all right, thank you.
Can you proceed?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Badjie, just for the records, the Salibo support is received both in Tobaski and Korete. Am I right?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yes.
For both Tobaski and Korete. Mr. Badjie,
Yes.
so what's your answer?
Can you say it
The
again?
Salibo support allowance or honorarium, you benefit from it during Tobaski and Korete, both Tobaski and Korete, you benefit in both.
Okay. Yes, what I'm saying is, I remember receiving this, but what I can fully remember is not always. That's what I said here.
It's not every Tobaski, not always.
Not always. That's what I can remember.
But in your statement, Mr. Badjie, you stated that I cannot vividly remember the actual amount. The second page, last paragraph, they will give the statement to you for you to confirm. You said, I cannot remember receiving such between 2008 to 2023, but I could fully remember receiving the said support from the periods 2018 to 2023. Last paragraph of your statement.
Yes, that's what I said.
So you've been receiving it from 2018 to 2023.
Yeah.
So what part or where does you don't receive it always comes in? Then you will have to explain the year you receive and the year you did not receive. But in your statement, you said from the periods 2018 to 2023.
Yeah, that's what I said in the statement, that from 2018 to 2023 we've been receiving.
Yes.
But I cannot remember continual receiving from every feast we receive in such amount. That's what I said.
Right now.
Yes, sir.
That's not part of your statement.
Yes, sir.
You just stated that.
Okay, so.
Okay. So, have you been receiving transport allowance?
Transport allowance on?
Transport allowance on anything, whether you've done the work or not, or monthly, have you been receiving transport allowance?
Yeah, at times I receive, at times I don't, because I remember when I come to council sometimes on a walk and we will write a request who said, there's no money, you can go.
Okay, so the at times will come, or what I can remember will come when it has to do with you clearing out something with regards to money. But I ask you all the works you've been doing or your functions that you can remember. But fine, so do you, are you allocated a car?
My personal account?
No, a car.
A car, no, no.
You do not have a car?
No.
How many of the councils have cars?
How many of the councillors?
Yes, how many of the councillors, I beg your pardon, have cars?
Well, I don't know how many of them that have cars there.
But they do have cars?
Yes, some of them I will see, they will say, I have this car. But for me personally, I don't have a car.
You're only receiving transport allowance?
Yeah. Not monthly transport allowance, but when you have sit-ins, like sit-ins, and I will give you transport allowance and sit-ins allowance, yes.
Okay. So receiving this honorarium, you're now aware that is wrong, like you mentioned?
Yes, I agree that it is wrong.
It is wrong.
Yeah.
It is not supposed to be done.
So.
And you're not part of the committees that, well, even if you're part of the committees, but it's not across the board and is illegal, like you said, it's totally wrong.
It's totally wrong, I accept it.
Now, since you said you cannot remember in the year from 2018 to 2023, you cannot remember the years you've received the said honorarium and the years you did not receive the honorarium. How many banks do you bank with, Mr. Badjie?
Pardon?
How many banks do you bank with?
We have the World Development Committee account at the Eco Bank.
Yes, I've seen that in your statement. I mean your personal accounts.
No, I don't have
an account.
I don't have any account, only at the credit union now.
Now, I am talking about from 2018. From 2018, you have no bank account?
No, no.
How were you paid? Over the counter?
Over the counter, yes.
Okay. Madam Chair has already made an order for you to bring the vouchers, which is fine. Except if there is a question from many of the commissioners, that will be all for this witness.
Yes. Mr. Jaju, it is correct also you...
Mr. Badjie.
Mr. Badjie, sorry, thank you. Thank you for the correction.
Okay.
It is correct also that you receive fuel supply at times.
For me, not. Sorry, for me, not.
You've never received any fuel supply?
Fuel support.
Yes.
I remember once receiving fuel support of, I think, 30 liters.
Once?
Once, yes.
During your two-term tenure?
Exactly. During my period.
Yes.
Yeah, during all the 3 terms.
All the 3 terms that you served?
Yeah, that's what I can
You
remember.
received only...
Yeah, that's
so
what I can.
But the council does make provision for fuel for councillors, is that correct?
Well, some will request...
No,
well,
answer the question. The council does make provision for fuel to give to councillors as and when is required or they think is necessary. Is that
yeah, when
correct?
it is necessary.
Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, when it's necessary.
Yes, that is what I want to know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Last question. Mr. Badjie, do
Yes.
you benefit from any loan aside from the 1/6 that I've seen that you said it's a loan that they will take in 6 months? Aside from that, did you benefit from any loan or any form of support apart from the fuel support?
Yes, I once benefited from a loan.
When was this?
I think that was before the end of my tenure in 2023.
You took the loan before the end of your tenure?
Yeah, before, but I paid the loan before the end of my tenure.
Okay, how much were you given?
I think it was 25,000. If I can fully remember, it was 25,000.
And it's fully serviced?
Yeah.
So, any other support? This is for loan, I understand, but any other support from the council?
No, I don't have any other personal support from the council.
Okay. That will be all for this witness, Madam Chair. We apply for the witness to be discharged.
Yes. For that loan that you had taken, did you apply orally or did you write requesting for the loan?
Yes, I applied for the loan.
You wrote?
Yes, I applied for loan. I think I applied for 40,000, but I was not given that. I was given 25,000, if I can fully remember.
That was what was approved?
Yeah.
And how did you pay back since you were not on any banking transaction?
Through my allowances, I was deducted every month before the end of my tenure.
And during the course of that deduction, do you normally sign any voucher to indicate
Yes,
that you have been paid the allowance? And
yes, I normally sign. Yeah.
Thank you. Mr. Badjie, you are discharged.
Thank you.
If we need to recall you for any further clarification on any issue,
we
will let you know and call you back.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Registrar, can you please call the next witness?